Commander Zethkar of the Galactic Peacekeeping Force stared at the tactical display with growing disbelief. The human fleet had materialized at the edge of the Kepler 442 system like an avenging storm, 300 vessels strong, ranging from massive dreadnoughts to nimble fighters. Their energy signatures blazed across his sensors like miniature stars. "Sir," his tactical officer's voice cracked with uncertainty. "They're broadcasting on all frequencies. The message is simple. Put it through." The bridge fell silent as a calm human voice filled the air. "This is Admiral Chen of the Terran Federation Navy. You have our people. We want them back. All of them. You have 1 hour to comply." Zethkar's mandibles clicked in confusion. The Sarvakian Empire had captured only one human, a single scout pilot whose ship had wandered too close to their mining operation 3 months ago. Standard protocol had been followed. The pilot was imprisoned according to galactic law, awaiting prisoner exchange negotiations that could take years. One human. One insignificant member of a species barely 2 centuries into space travel. "Tactical assessment," Zethkar commanded. His officer's hands trembled over the console. "Sir, their fleet configuration suggests they're prepared for a full-scale assault. We're reading weapons signatures we've never seen before. And sir, they're not just targeting military installations. They've positioned ships around every prison facility, labor camp, and detention center in the system." Zethkar felt his blood chill. The Sarvakian Empire controlled 17 worlds in this sector, with hundreds of prison facilities housing thousands of beings from dozens of species. The humans couldn't possibly know the locations of all of them, could they? Another transmission crackled through. "We know you're holding 2,847 sentient beings across your facilities. We have complete schematics of your installations. We know guard rotations, security protocols, and structural weaknesses. We came prepared." The bridge erupted in confused chatter. How could they possibly have such detailed intelligence? "Sir," the communications officer's voice cut through the noise. "We're receiving data packets from everywhere. Our own security systems are broadcasting prison layouts and prisoner manifests directly to the human fleet." Zethkar's eyes widened. "That's impossible. Our systems are isolated, encrypted." "The human they captured," his intelligence officer interrupted, realization dawning in his voice. "Lieutenant Sarah Chen, she wasn't just a scout pilot. According to her service record, she was a systems analyst for Terran intelligence." 3 months, Zethkar whispered. "She's been in our network for 3 months." The tactical display updated again. Human ships were moving with surgical precision, each vessel taking position around specific facilities. They weren't just here for their one captured pilot, they were here for everyone. A new voice joined the communication channel, older and carrying the weight of authority. "This is President Martinez of the Terran Federation. Your empire has a choice. Release all prisoners in your custody, every single one, and we will leave peacefully. Refuse and we will take them by force." Zethkar activated his private channel to the Sarvakian High Command. "Your Excellency, the humans have brought a massive fleet. They're demanding the release of all prisoners, not just their pilot." "All prisoners?" High Chancellor Vextor's response carried disbelief. "There are thousands of criminals, political dissidents, and enemy combatants in our facilities. They cannot seriously expect us to." "Sir, I believe they do. Their fleet positioning suggests they've been planning this operation for months, possibly since their pilot was captured." A long pause. Then one human, Commander. "They've mobilized their entire navy for one human?" Before Zethkar could respond, his tactical officer called out, "Sir, the humans are broadcasting something on all planetary networks. It's prisoner testimonies. Live feeds from their intelligence network showing conditions in our facilities. Across 17 worlds, civilians watched in horror as the true nature of Sarvakian justice was exposed. Overcrowded cells, malnutrition, beings held for decades without trial. The humans hadn't just come with weapons. They'd come with evidence." 30 minutes remaining, Admiral Chen's voice returned. "We've shared our intelligence with the Galactic Council, the Andorian Republic, the Centauri Alliance, and 43 other member worlds. The universe is watching." Zethkar realized the terrible genius of it. The humans hadn't just planned a rescue, they'd orchestrated a complete exposure of the Sarvakian prison system. Every world in the galaxy would know what happened here. "Sir," his communications officer reported, We're receiving urgent messages from the Galactic Council. They're ordering us to comply with human demands. The High Chancellor's voice crackled through the private channel, rage barely contained. How did they organize this so quickly? They didn't, Zethkar said, understanding finally dawning. They've been preparing for this since the first time one of their people was captured anywhere in the galaxy. Every human taken prisoner, every ship detained, every citizen held, they've been building toward this moment. 10 minutes remaining, came the calm announcement. All prison facilities will be breached simultaneously if compliance is not achieved. High Chancellor Vextor's voice returned, defeated. Release them. Release all of them. As prison gates across 17 worlds began to open, Zethkar watched thousands of beings, humans and non-humans alike, being evacuated by the Terran fleet. Medical ships moved in to treat the sick and injured. Transport vessels organized by species and homeworld. It was the most coordinated rescue operation in galactic history. Commander, his intelligence officer said quietly, "We're receiving a personal message from Lieutenant Chen." The captured human pilot's face appeared on screen, looking remarkably well for someone who had spent 3 months in a Sarvakian prison. She smiled. "Thank you for the network access. My people have a saying, leave no one behind. We don't just apply that to humans. Today, 2,147 beings go home to their families because one of them happened to be human." As the last transport cleared the system, Admiral Chen's final transmission echoed across the bridge. "The Terran Federation thanks you for your cooperation. Let this serve as notice to all worlds. Harm one of ours, and we will come for everyone." Zethkar watched the human fleet disappear into hyperspace, taking with them every prisoner in Sarvakian custody. In trying to capture one human, the Empire had inadvertently triggered the largest prison break in galactic history. He began composing his report, knowing it would change how every species in the galaxy viewed humanity. They had come for one of their own, but they had saved everyone,